Good Monday morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. How's everybody? Everybody feeling good? I am. Sorta. Kinda. Better. Sun shining. Oh my gosh, I woke up. The sun was shining today. I never thought that when I moved to where I am, that it would be like the East Coast. When the sun shines, it's glorious. So the sun was shining. Awesome. Awesome. I was down doing my morning meditation at 7:30 this morning. Sending peace out to the world. I'm still doing that. Come on, join me. Come join. Come join. Anytime, really. Just add to the energy. And I look out and I see this spider web. It's probably a lot longer. And there was a rainbow color flying up the web, and it kept going like this. I'm like, how cool is that? And then it would disappear. I'm like, ooh. Ooh. And then another one just below had a blue light. So the top one had a rainbow light. The one below it had a blue light, and it was like in Morse code. I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? Take me to your leader. I'm ready. All right. All right. Today I'm just going to read on 3 things. We'll see. Number 1, we'll go into the energy, which I've pulled the cards, and buckle up. I'm not saying we're having a big week. I'm done with it. I don't want to say it anymore. I don't want it anymore. But I do want to look at after Rome. What is it that we don't know? Psychic Duck is laughing. Say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. So why are you laughing? Huh? You're going to read on what you don't know? That'll take forever. It's good to have someone in your corner supporting you. All right. And then I want to look at the polling numbers, and I don't even know if I want to start off with that, because it's kind of a joke what Pumpkinhead said. Anyway, all right, let's get into this. 3 minutes, that's a short intro. All right, I am using for just some energy cards. Through the Eyes of Soul. And the first card that I got for this week, and I know there's a super new moon? Is that right? Super new moon on the 27th, and that's supposed to be big. I'm tired of the big. Let's just have normal. Maybe not. Okay, we get this. I don't know if you can see. If you can see what's written. I love the dolphins. I love this. Female is holding up the world. There's whales up here too. Start anew. Begin again. Start anew, begin again. For those of you who are new to my channel, oh, and thank you all to my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you. I'm honored. Oh my gosh, I'm blown away, number 1, but thank you. I think Friday I said I was an election denier. And Clearfield said, election truther. Okay, I'm an election truther that is denying the last election. Start anew, begin again. Why am I thinking we're letting go of Pumpkinhead and bringing in a Lotus? I don't know. I like it though. Love with an open heart is the second card I got. And this love with love with an open heart. Excuse me. I meant to hit pause. Love with an open heart is all about taking care of our our personal needs, our family needs, paying attention to who's around us and how we show them love. So make sure that we keep that communication open in this craziness that we're in. It's because it's not about what the outside world is trying to show us. It's not about love. It's all about fear. So I know a lot of us turn it off, a lot of us don't. So it's really important to be detached from it a little bit, as hard as it is. Okay, this third card I got, which is third and fourth, because we got a bonus card. Reveal the truth that has long been hidden. When I pulled that, I went, what? Let me drop this down so you can see. Okay. Start anew, begin again, take care of yourself, and reveal the truth that has long been hidden. Whatever that is, what's the truth that's long been hidden? And then the bonus card is, it's Mount Shasta. Embrace enlightenment. Embrace enlightenment. So when I think of this enlightenment card, think about us as we have moved from COVID land to being isolated to this new little isolation that we're in. And it's made up, it's a manufactured isolation. Pumpkinhead is just isolating us all, right? He isolates me from my hillbilly brother and my sister because they have different realities on what is true and what is not, and that's Fox News. Oh, I remember reading on them going, it's not going to be the same. They're going to switch. But then we somehow mucked up timelines or something, and Pumpkinhead got back in, and it just feels like we just went backwards in time. But embrace this enlightenment. How far have we come from the days when we were just thinking we're in 3D and that there wasn't a lot of source energy, galactic energy, enlightenment energy coming into us? And I know when I grew up, I was always, I'd always be praying to, Jesus, Mother Mary. I grew up Catholic. And then that shifted, and then it came back in a different way, whole new way, with Gaia and elementals and all this stuff. So this embrace enlightenment, we get it through different ways. I got it through this light language on a spider web, on the web of creation. And do I understand it yet? No, but I'll just let it marinate, see what happens. But when I look at this spread here, these 3 or 4 cards, start anew, begin again, take care of ourselves, reveal the truth that has long been hidden. It can't happen too soon for me, but that's just me. It really has, this whole period of time has really opened our eyes to how we should be. The whole world is saying we need to come together. There was a post that Libby put up, and I will share that in my community post, about how the European Union or NATO, no, the European Union, the foreign advisors from these different nations wrote a letter that said to the United States, to Trump, and said, grow up. Look at your responsibilities. Quit being a little baby. Wah. So as we are going through this time, embrace enlightenment. We are becoming aware of where our role is in the world, and it's not a domination role, it's a unity role. We are going to be moving into this world where it's not all about one person dominating. It's about sharing. Okay. Let's take a look at after Rome. Let's just look at after Rome. What is it that we don't know happened? I mean, there was a lot of stuff that happened. There was a lot of stuff. The meeting with Zelensky, Trump wearing a blue suit, and then getting off of the Air Force One, he had a black suit. People are saying Melania wasn't really Melania. It was a fake, a double. I got to go back and look at that. That was another Libbyism. In Libby, I'm speaking of Meister Tarot. So just a lot of things. The silence that I got on Friday. It's pretty big. Let's just look. When I think about how did Felon 45 process his reception? I get it's like he didn't process it. It didn't sink in. His mental acuity is, just leave it like that. Fill in the blank. All right. Well, so what is it? How did Trump process that? What was he thinking? Say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday to you, too. Sun's shining. You're feeling better. Life is good. Life is good. Unless you're in a prison in El Salvador. Oh, then life sucks. Yeah. But that's, you know, I keep thinking the Supreme Court's going to go. Hell no. But then again, I keep thinking it's the Supreme Court. Okay. How did Trump process Rome? Come on. King of Swords. Father of Swords. This is the Wild Unknown deck. Let's just keep going with this. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I was going to say that, you know, I don't want to say, oh, it's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big week, because they're all big weeks. And I was going to say that unless I get a lot of major arcanas, and then it's going to be a big week. But I didn't. I just got a couple of kings, couple of queens, a couple of major arcanas, and then a couple lowly level cards, like a celebration, 3 of cups, 4 of cups. There's rats. Rats are coming out. Okay. Let me rearrange things. Let's drop this down and we'll keep going. Okay, so I have the Father of Swords, being challenged by justice. How did Trump process this? Justice. At the base of the reading is strength. The Queen of Wands. She's protecting something, some information, some new revelations. We have a celebration with the Three of Cups up top. And then we have the Four of Cups. Normally this card is all about being offered an opportunity from Creator, from the angels. This is just a rat covering up some emotions. I like rats, just to let y'all know. Psychic Duck, you like rats? Oh yeah, they're my friends. Really? Yeah. Okay. We'll just leave you right there. Mice, on the other hand, and this comes back from when I raised snakes. Don't even ask me how I got them, but I had 6 of them. And I didn't want any of them, but they are pretty fascinating. I mean, you try to eat without hands and feet. They do a pretty good job. Crawling up trees, no arms. Amazing. All right. Internally, let's keep going. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. New emotional start. Okay. We have Daughter of Swords. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I got a lot of rocks and crystals on my table. Daughter of Swords. And the final outcome is the Star of Hope. The Star card. With an Ace of Wands. The Father of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay. Quite an interesting spread with this. What did Trump walk away with here? How did he feel about the silence, the Zelensky meeting, the Macron meeting? Some people said that Macron didn't shake his hand. Other people I heard said that he shook it before. So I don't know. You know, Trump is all about the camera. So what did he feel? He felt the King of Swords. That's what he felt. And he's going, this, people are against me. I get it. I feel it inside, internally. There's a Justice card that is overlapping, overriding, covering this, enhancing this Father of Swords, this, you know, you can have the Ace of Wands, walk softly and carry a big stick, and you can have the King of Swords. Yeah, you know, I'm not walking softly anymore. That type of thing. So, and it's all about bringing justice and bringing a balance to things. At the base of the reading is strength. He thinks he's got some strength. He thinks he's projecting that. But to me, this reading feels like it's more of him. It's not about him. It's about everything around him. Strength. The Mother of Wands. This is like a NATO card, where this snake is protecting its eggs. We got some information. We got this big stick that's coming out. And in that that letter, and I don't know if Mark Rutte brought it to Hegseth and Rubio and all that. I'm not sure that's where it came from. But when I read this thing, it really looked like, we know what the hell happened. Grow up, or we're going to let this big stick out. We're going to let this information out. Okay, moving on. So we have protection of these eggs, this integrity, We have a celebration up at the top, but we still have people covering up some information with this Four of Cups. They're not really showing us an offer in it at all. It's just, let's just keep it hidden for a little bit. We have the Nine of Wands. And it's tricky to walk up those stairs, but you can. You have an emotional new start coming. You have new truth coming. And then you have the Star revealing itself through the big stick regarding the Father of Pentacles. And he was at one time the King of Pentacles. Probably, I think he still could be the King of Pentacles. Because he's certainly controlling a lot of the world finance with his backwards tariffs. So what did he get? Did he get revelations? Did he go, oh my God, I'm screwing up? If he did, it was only fleeting. But I also think that the world's leaders laid out their case and said, we may need new revelation. We may need to shake things up a little bit. You're not the only one that can shake things up. Okay. Okay. After Rome, I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to use my True Black, because we're going into the unknown. Into the unknown. And this deck is unknown. True Black. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really cool. Very cool deck. Very hard to shuffle. What is it that we don't know? What is it that we don't know that happened in Rome? I mean, we got a sense from that last reading that there was going to be some that the Star of Hope was going to shine. That the star was the final outcome of Trump going to Rome. How did he feel? What did he get something out of it? Did he get enlightenment? And I got that he did, but it was fleeting because somebody else is now speaking in his ear, and he can't keep it all together that well. No disrespect to Pumpkinheads, but he can't keep it. Well, okay. Disrespect. That's not right. Am I falling in a hole, Psychic Duck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Ooh. The Hermit. Something's going to be revealed. What is it? What is it that's going to be revealed? I'm going to read a quote from Truth Social. I saw it in the Rolling Stone. That flew out. Chariot. Movement. And it was all about Trump and his poll numbers. Interesting post that he put out there. We'll get to that in a little bit. That was a teaser. Stay tuned after this commercial. Okay. What is it? Okay, jeez, that we don't know. The Empress. Now, a lot of times this can be Russia. When it flipped over, I'm going into the election truther place that I like to go to. I saw Lotus as Empress. When we shift gears, when we get away from the mad pumpkin in the White House, how are we going to have to fix this? Is it going to be through more executive actions? Is it going to be through this female Empress that is going to say, we got to kind of follow his playbook, and Supreme Court gave me powers, I'm going to use them, and then switch the powers so that it's not all one person has this power? I think so. All right, let's get back into it. What is it that we don't know that is going to be revealed in the near future coming from Rome? Okay. Let me drop this down and we all can play along. Okay. What do we got here? Judgment. Trying to show you the words underneath the cards because they're kind of hard to see. Judgment. Empress. Hanged Man. What did I say about a lot of major arcanas? Strength. This is Five of Wands. Queen of Cups. For those of you who are newish, my Queen of Cups is Kamala Harris. Queen of Cups. Internal, Temperance. External, we have Six of Cups. Going back to simpler times. We have the Eight of Wands. Happening fast, hopes and fears. And we have the Page of Wands. A new start. Kind of jumping into a portal here. It's like, it's going to be wild when this judgment, Hanged Man. Yeah, Hanged Man. Okay. Looking at things from a different point of view. Suspension at the base. We have Strength, again, with a snake at the bottom. A new beginning, snakes shedding their skins, a new beginning on that. And this Four of Wands, did I say six or... It's a Four of Wands. It's a celebration. What is it that we don't know? I'm going to pull a clarifier on this page. Okay, good thing. Good thing I did, because I got another page. Page of Cups. And I got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, it's big what we don't know. What's coming for us is a celebration, is a balance. It's looking at things from a different point of view. It's going back to a simpler time. It's Strength and the Queen of Cups. Now this Empress card, I said that it felt like it was a Kamala Harris card, not so much a Russian card, but it could be a Russian card as well. Pull a couple of clarifiers on that. What is this judgment of the Empress? And certainly the world is judging Russia right now with what they're doing. They're talking about, you know, Trump is going, stop it now. I mean, he so wants to have that, you know, have that Nobel Peace Prize. And all he does is create chaos around him. Is that Russia? Star? Yeah, I think so. Daughter of Swords. And the Six of Wands. It does feel like it's Russia to me. You guys just can decide. Star, Queen of Swords, and coming in as a winner. But it feels like if that is Russia, but it's the underlying card is judgment. So the judgment is going to shine truth with this Star of Hope, bringing temperance and balance. So to me, this is super hopeful that we are going into a simpler time, that we are going to have some balance. We're going to need some strength. We're going to need to look at it from a different point of view. Things are going to happen fast. Let's ask, will it happen in the time frame that I want? Psychic Duck's laughing at me. Will it happen in the time frame you want? It's not all about you. That's what Psychic Duck said. Really? All right, let's read what Pumpkinhead said. Little joke at the end. In a wild rant on Monday, I'll lift this up. You don't need to look at my phone. In a wild rant on Monday, this is coming from the Rolling Stone magazine, our article, the P word, F45, even wrote on Truth Social that certain pollsters are criminals, of course, and should be investigated for election fraud, all in caps. And I'm like, election fraud? We're talking about your stinking poll numbers on the economy, on immigration. I think they had one more thing, you know, where the country was going. And I still can't believe that there's still 35%, whatever the number is, of people that still support him. And I saw this one, oh no, it doesn't matter. It reminds me of my family back in Missouri. Well, just one. He's changed though. Anyway, okay, sorry. Squirrel moment. Okay, back to comedy. They are negative criminals. Can you have positive criminals? They are negative criminals who apologize to their subscribers and readers after I win elections big, capitalized. Much bigger than their polls showed I would win. Lose a lot of credibility and then go on cheating and lying for the next cycle, only worse. All right, I'm going to switch decks again, and I'm going to look at election fraud. Why not? He wants us to. I'm going to do it. Okay, and what better deck to use when I'm reading on this? The Halloween deck. Yay! The Halloween deck. Some people, for the people who are new to my channel, oh, and thank you very much for all my subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm just blown away by the support. So thank you. Anyway, some people go, why do you call him Mr. Pumpkinhead? Well, in the first Pumpkinhead regime, I just go, this isn't going to happen again. And then when he was running, I go, it's not going to happen again. He's just a goofball. And he looks like this. He's got too much sugar in his system, and he's just making crazy decisions. And so, Pumpkinhead. So, this deck, it's just goofy and a little serious too. So, let's take a look at we all should pay attention to what Pumpkinhead says. What he says is true. So we should look into this election interference. He said that Elon Musk could fix things. Don't worry, you don't have to vote. We got this. So is the election interference going to be brought to light? In the last spread, we had the Eight of Wands, which Hopes and Fears was saying something may be happening pretty quick. But we got 2 pages, which is youngish energy, but it's kind of impulsive too. But maybe hesitant to move. But then again, as young energy, sometimes you just go, screw it, I'm jumping in. I'm doing this. Without really thinking of the consequences, I'm doing it. So, should we look into election interference? Well, we should. Will we? Will that election interference be revealed like Mr. Pumpkinhead wants? Wheel of Fortune. Yay, yay, yay. It's timing. It's karmic. It should be. 6 of Bats. Moving on to calmer water. Ooh. The Emperor. He's reversed. Here we have the Emperor. Here we have the Brain. And I keep going back to young Frankenstein. Tell me, what brain did you get? Abby something. Abby something, yes. You got Abby's brain? Yeah. Abby what? Abby normal. You got me a brain? An Abby normal brain? All right. The Hierophant. The higher order of things, the government, is in the past as it relates to this. Kind of wrapped up. Let's keep going. Hierophant. 8 of Pumpkins. Working really, really hard, carving up those pumpkin heads. Let's make more pumpkin heads. Oh my God, can you imagine an army of pumpkin heads? Run for the hills, but don't worry, because we're moving on to calmer waters. And potential near future, yikes! Ace of Imps. This is the Ace of Wands. You know, and I don't know how many of you have ever grabbed an imp by the tail. It can be exhilarating. It can be scary. This one looks like, yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. Those little impish things. Internally, 10 of Ghosts, 10 of Cups, celebration. Yay. Happiness. And then we have the 7 of Cups in the external position. So it's still a little confusing. However, in this deck, it's like they're all joined in together. The confusion's locked arm in arm with each other. So it feels like the truth is going to come out through all this confusion. Because what draws my attention is the snake, the new beginning, the diamond, the structure of the castle, and then we have a dragon too. So that it's going to be a little volatile. Hopes and fears. The Lovers. How long will it take for the world to forgive us, to get us back, for us to rebuild our trust? Ears are ringing pretty loud with that one. Because I thought, yeah, it's going to take a couple of years. It's going to take a couple of mea culpas. Not just from the Lotus, but from, you know, the other side of the aisle too. The final outcome is the 7 of Pumpkins. This is a review. This is taking a look at certain votes. This is reviewing the election, tending to that, turning them over, trying to get, you know, a good crop of pumpkins. But let's let the pumpkin head go away. This is tending to the garden, turning the votes over, looking at them, fertilizing them, making sure they are healthy. Except with the Knight of Bats, with some legal challenges coming, and some verbal battles too. Yeah. Underline this. We have the 5 of Ghosts. This is the 5 of Cups. Looking at things from a different point of view. So there's a little bit of sorrow and loss. Looking at things from a little different point of view. Someone is not going to have a good day. And we have the 4 of Ghosts. Here's an offer coming up. Look what we got. What is that? It's a cup. Yeah? What's in the cup? A lotus. Ooh. And then we have the Star. This star in this card, it doesn't look, it's kind of a dark star to it. So it's got pluses and minuses to it. I think we're going to be going into a little dark time with this election, because I think a lot of people, the 35%, are really going to be struggling with this. Yeah. Interesting that I didn't get a pumpkin head card in here. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. That's it. Hope you have a good day. Peace and love.